I got asked an interesting question ranking Red Fox, Bernie Mac, and Martin Lawrence from TV to film and stand up. How do I do it? Three of my favorites, but in different ways. Um, I know Martin. I'm going to start with Martin first. I know he had, obviously, the Martin show was huge, and he was in What's Happening Now, and I liked him. But I don't think he really got quite of everything out of TV he could have done. I think there could have been another layer there. The Martin show, which I liked at the time, because Martin talks to the hand, Shanae, all that was iconic and huge. But yet, it doesn't hit me like Sanford and Son ever did. And I thought the Bernie Mac show was compelling without the laugh track. I thought it had some real interest. It was intriguing. So ironically, that point, I got to go Red Fox, Bernie, then Martin. If I go in terms of the film career, it's Martin because of the success he's had, and then Bernie, then Red. But I think Red just didn't get enough vehicles at the time. His style of comedy and what he was doing, he didn't get the opportunities. Been real interesting if a Harlem Nights had came out in the 70s and he'd have had that kind of push, would have been real interesting. I think Bernie always capitalized on his roles and could have been even bigger. I think he could have been even bigger if given the opportunity. There was a lot of politics involved. But Martin Lawrence, of course, he was in Do the Right Thing, and he had Boomerang and a lot of other films he did. Thin Line Between Love and Hate and other things. Martin, and all the movies with Will Smith, the Bad Boys franchise, he's going to win it. But I think if you ask me who had the better range, I think it's Bernie Mac. So that's two right there where, Um, who of the three did I think ranking them in just pure funny? I say Red Fox is one. And then I would probably say Bernie Mac, then Martin. Red Fox could do, if you could back then, if you could do TV and film, if you could do it, you were unique. You were something else. He could combine his elements and he knew his room. That's why he's one of my top tier comedians. I think Bernie was going to head there, and Bernie was funny. Make no mistake about it. Bernie could shake some tables with what he did. So I definitely liked him. But I think that, you know, looking at it, I'd probably have to give an edge to, that's how I'd have to say right as far as that goes. So overall, in totality, if I was ranking them for humor, comedy, impact, the whole nine, I gotta go Red Fox number one, and Bernie, then Martin Lawrence. Now, some people are gonna say, "Well, you not giving Martin Lawrence a lot of love." Martin is probably more iconic when we get down to the longevity, because obviously, with Bernie and Red no longer with us. Bernie had roles, but Bernie was always kind of like a side piece in those films. When you think about it, Martin had once he hit prominence, he had more of camera, so it would have been interesting how that would have been. I think you could have gotten more out of Bernie though of the situation. Red would have been the last in that one, but overall, as far as comedy and hitting and connecting and the whole nine, I gotta think it's Red Fox, Bernie Mac, then Martin for me. But I do like all three, and they all are impactful for what they did. Very impactful. Many a night your sides be hurting from laughing so hard. And I dig all three of them. But just saying. But please like, subscribe, welcome thoughts, comments, and I do respond. Thank you. Wash your hands. Keep your mind clear. Watch out for another. Share it if you like and hit that membership, because when you do requests like this come true, stay safe, stay blessed, stay woke, stay free. I'm out one time. Peace.